Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com.
Skull!
There we go.
Skull! Well. Ooh-wee. Skull! How about this, Robbie? Brings a tear to my eye. He's been winning all day. This guy's a goat in my heart. Look at how beautiful. And like the South Park meme, and it's gone. Did we just become best friends?
With Hans Waddle.
What's up, guys? Welcome into the UA Break Room. Ricky the Rain Man Whitmer here, along with Chinmay. Usually I'm on that side, Dom's on this side, but
gotta switch things up.
Dom's got a White Sox game to go to. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. You know the answer to this? Isn't today like the reveal of the Burley statue?
The Burley statue was yesterday. Okay. This is the 20th anniversary for the World Series team. Okay. And I was telling Dom because we were on last week, and I was telling Dom was saying, you know, I'm going to the White Sox game, 20th anniversary, whatnot. I was in attendance for the 10th anniversary. Okay. Or when they brought everyone back for the 10th anniversary, and they handed out, they gave everyone the replica World Series ring.
Yeah, the one that Mike was, I think, wearing.
So I have that Sox ring still. But I was joking with Dom that no, we're just gonna have we're gonna have the 20 year, we're gonna have the 30 year, we're gonna have the 40 year, we might not have another World Series team for the White Sox, so we're just gonna keep bringing back these guys.
we'll keep bringing them back.
Yeah, we're definitely having a 25 year with these guys. There's no way. I feel very confident saying in the next 5 years the White Sox aren't winning a championship.
Well, the one thing I wonder, being a Cub fan, is next year would be the 10th anniversary for us.
Yeah.
Do we bring the guys back because Javi's still playing, Chris is still playing, Anthony? I don't think is on.
I think Rizzo's a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think he signed after leaving the Yankees. But
I mean, the guy's got to come back.
All of them are still playing.
You got to bring them back.
And do we bring back Addison Russell? Because didn't he have the legal issues?
Yeah, that one might be a little.
David Ross, after he was the manager and we fired him.
No, I think. Are
there too many burnt?
There are some situations that need to be navigated, but I do believe that you got to bring everybody back.
I would love to see it because I was watching a video the other day of just greatest moments from that season. Because literally the best season of my life as a Cubs fan, obviously. But Chinmay, great show for the 9 a.m. show. Yeah. We're going to hope to keep it rolling here at 12. We're going to start off with our dice roll. 6 or higher on the dice roll. What do you think it's going to be?
I'll go with 9.
You're going 9, usually a Robbie number. I'm going to go 7. You guys know me. It's always 7. And how about 6? 6 does work, 6 or higher. And then for the chase, what do you think the chase is going to be? What up, Charles Nelson? Charles saying, hey, Ricky. What do you think the chase is going to be, Chinmay?
I'm hoping it's the vault, so I'll say vault.
I'm going to go diamonds.
All right.
Either one of those is a great series to have as a chase. And is Chinmay going to be right? Chinmay, go to Vegas because you're right. It's going to be the vault. The vault is the chase for today. If you're sitting there thinking, Ricky, what is this chase you're talking about? Well, for every vault break we do, we have to do it. So every vault break we break, the list of those 8 names are going to go to a list. At the end of the show, we shuffle that list. Top spot goes to this wheel, 1 to 100, and we'll have a shot at a $1 to $100 gift card from us here at UA. However, usually I would say we're going into a rundown, but Chinmay, we got a pre-fill, don't we?
Yeah, we got 2 breaks ready to go. Actually, we got the black and blue Speed Flex quad, and then we got a jersey break coming up. So we got 2 breaks ready to go. So it's up to you how you want to proceed.
So we'll do the quad box Speed Flex black and blue first. We've got 7 boxes left. We know what's in them: Drew Brees,
Yep.
Steve Smith Sr., Baker Mayfield, Patty Mahomes, Amon-Ra St. Brown, my boy, 2 of my boys, J.J. McCarthy and Michael Penix Jr. So here's the deal. I'm going to go B&B Flex Quad Box Numero 3. Drop in them boxes. I've got Craig, Marisa, Samuel, Cole, Josh. Give me a box. Well, really, I need 4 box numbers.
And this is the last quad.
This is the last quad. It'll be a double and single. How many people are bought into the double and the single?
1 person bought in the double and 5 in the single.
Okay. I had a feeling there were people bought in because in my mind, I'm like, well, if no one's bought in, we could do a triple, but I was assuming people were bought.
Yeah.
A series like this where we know what's left and Patrick Mahomes is still out there. Jeff, not even in the break. Not even not even in the break, dropping the number before, and then he gives us the Twitch robot face.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are funny. So 4 numbers is what I need. Craig, Marisa, Samuel, Josh. Brian saying Mahomes hide until the single. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm going to guarantee 2 things from this quad, right? And I don't even know what numbers are coming out yet. I'm guaranteeing.
It's all headliners.
Guaranteeing that J.J. McCarthy and Michael Penix will come out. 1, because I'm a Viking fan. And 2, because Michael Penix is my dude.
Okay.
So I'm going to guarantee those 2 come out.
Calling his shots.
Even though I can't guarantee anything because I don't know what boxes they're in.
Calling his shots.
Jay August says, I want history. What would be history in the break room? Would history be...
No, I think what Jeff August is referring to
is
the quad
show bit?
No, is the quad cycle. Someone could pull the Breeze, Baker, Steve Smith, and the Penix and go away with 4 helmets in one spot.
Brian Nagy calling numbers. Not in the break. It's got to be someone from the break, guys.
Brian is in the single.
He is in the single.
But this is the quad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not the
These guys are committed to the bit. Charles, I thought Robbie was your dude. Robbie's my dude in a different sense. Thursday, Fridays, co-host, partner. Robbie's my dude. But when it comes to football, I trust Michael Penix to throw a ball better than Robbie Lopez.
Hey, fair enough.
But Chinmay, we've waited long enough. I'm going to go to
the wheel.
This is the first wheel I think we've done. I'm going to do the picker wheel. Ricky gets around. Ricky, no. I don't know who Ricky with an E is. Maybe that guy gets around, but I definitely don't. I was literally playing MLB The Show all night last night. Let's see what numbers we have here as I got to put them on the picker wheel. We have 1, 6, 9, and then 16, 18, 20. Is that right? 2. And we do have 2. So 2 was off. No, 2's on the ticker. I'm just dumb and missed it. Well, let's spin this 4 times, see what numbers we are going to get. How about the first one? Box 16. So 16 will be off the board. Second box here in the quad will be 18 is off the board. The third box in our quad, box 2. And the last box here, does it have enough mojo? Box 20. So the last 3 remaining boxes will be 1, 6, and 9. Now we'll go to the randomizer. I'll bring you guys around 6 times per the wheel spin. 6 times around. Let's see what divisions we are going to end up in. It's a quick little jaunt through the randomizer for this show. So let me bring you back down. So we're going to have Josh Rouser in the NFC North, hoping for that J.J. McCarthy or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Marisa Dombey is hoping for history, like you said. Drew Brees, Steve Smith Sr., Michael Penix, and Baker Mayfield. We got Samuel in the NFC East. Sadly, the NFC East doesn't have nothing left. I'm sorry, Samuel. Craig Crenshaw hoping for... Ooh, doesn't get nothing in the NFC West. We got
Pulled the Kurt Warner already.
Yeah, we got Samuel in the AFC North that doesn't have a box here. Cole in the AFC South losing out. Marissa Dombey in the AFC East. And then Samuel, though, he's in the spot. So Sam's probably like, you know what? I'm fine being in the East because I landed.
Yeah,
in
missed
that
a few.
Mahomes spot.
Yeah, missed a few other ones, but happy to be in the Mahomes spot.
Well, let's see what we got. And that's an intro. We don't need that. We already introed the show. How about let's start off with box. We'll do 16. We'll do them out of order. As Common always says, Abby Cook is not here, so she won't get mad that we're doing them out of order. Well, she would, but she's just not here. 16, we're doing
We are
first.
doing them in order with the wheel spin.
Gotcha.
We're doing them in order
But
of the spin.
Abby Cook always liked,
Yeah.
you do lowest to highest.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the boxes are in the order they're in. Well, let's see what's in box 16. Will we get history? People are hoping for history.
Yeah.
Well, Chinmay. How about a good start to that
Good
history?
start.
We've got on the Ripped Speed Flex Drew Brees coming out here for Marisa Dombey. So the first NFC South lid comes out. Beautiful Ripped Speed Flex with that black visor. Jeff August infield single. We got Beckett's cert on the back. Beautiful. Rip Speed Flex. That standardness. I'll say standardness with the not gold, but like the tannish gold of
like
their
beige,
normal lid.
chrome
Then
kinda.
kind of like the whiteout ghost. So a beautiful lid. Drew Brees, number 9. And I nearly forgot this is black and blue. So I'll give it a quick look over.
I like how the sort of white that's ripped,
Yes.
you get like the distinct, even on the logo, you can kind of
Oh,
see
yeah.
like it's a little glossed over a little bit at the top. I like that on the design.
I'll be honest. The more I look, the
That might
the
be
better.
honestly the
only thing I can find
downside.
is literally right here. You can maybe see it right here on the black.
Small.
There's a little like scratch
yeah,
of the black. Other than that,
pristine otherwise.
beautiful lid. So congratulations, Marisa Dombey. We're gonna move that over because there are 3 other flexes
more.
coming out here.
3 more coming out.
So Drew Brees. Let me write this up for Marisa. Drew Brees. Toss that over to Chinmay as I get box number 2. Not literal box number 2, because I know that's one of the ones in here, but the second box of the break. Will it be another NFC South lid? Let's see. We know it's going to be a speed flex. We know it's going to be a headliner. Maurice is sitting there saying, well, Ricky called this shot with Michael Penix. So Maurice is like, hopefully,
so at least
she's like, hopefully Ricky's right, so I get another win.
Yeah.
Chinmay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
How about we 2 for 2?
Okay.
We 2 for 2, baby.
All right.
How about on the Chrome? No, not even the Chrome logo, but the matte Speed Flex. How about Steve Smith Sr. coming to who? Marisa Dambe. Silver visor on this bad boy. Beautiful matte Speed Flex. Radkey Sports, the cert. And it also has the inside the signature has the what? Agent 89, 84?
89. He was 89.
Yeah.
It would have been
Agent
the one
89.
thing. The one thing I'll say about that helmet, which is amazing as it is, would have been even sicker if the Panthers logo was in like light blue.
Yeah.
That would just make it pop even more.
Yeah, the only thing that I see, auto is good. So around the ear hole, there's a little bit of like what looks like gunk or something. Maybe can scratch it off. The only other thing is like right here below this hole. It's a little bit of like, looks like tarnish. You tell me. Right below that, kind of looks like discolored.
I can see a
That's the
little
only
bit discoloration. But
Only
if you're
thing I can think of.
but if you're displaying it with the auto in the front, you're not going to see that,
yeah, if you
right?
display it like this,
You're not going to see any of that.
boom, right there. So we are 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
King August says double. Can we get the triple next? We got the infield single. We got a double. Maurice Adombi racking up the wins right now.
Is it a double or a ground rule double?
I mean, either or. A double's a double, right?
Well, he's had to specify infield single, so
Specify
I don't-
infield sin, not an outfield sin. He didn't hit to the outfield. We beat it out. It was a hit to third base.
Yeah.
We beat it out. We'll say ground rule double. I like ground rule doubles.
all right.
Unless you like regular double,
Nah.
like a double to the gap. Didn't really think about the difference. Now, if it's a home run, it's got to be in the park home run, right?
In the break room home run.
In the break room home run.
Yeah.
Marisa Domby, nice catch. I also hope that when you caught that, it did not cut your hand. 'Cause
Nope.
I know these boxes.
Nope. It'll take substantially less.
How about box 3 in the break, but box 2 in our hearts? Box number 2.
It'll take substantially less for me to cut my hand.
You know what happened
It's
to me?
like it can be the heaviest thing with a bunch of edges, and I'll be fine.
You know what
It
happened
could be
to
a
me
little
yesterday?
piece of tape will just slice my hand.
I don't know how I got it. Like right here, you see how it's like I cut myself, but it was like just like the first layer
Yeah.
of skin. I looked down during the show and I'm like, we just started the show. I haven't opened the box. How did I cut how did I cut the skin on my finger?
Oh man.
Are we gonna go 3 for 3 with NFC South headliners? I'll say this. I guaranteed it. How about 3 for 3? How about Michael
3 for 3.
Penix? And look at this. The white, silver, speed flex. No visor on this bad boy. It's not clear. There's no visor on it. Michael Penix. That is 3 for 3 here in the Blake room.
We could see history.
And am I hoping for something? I said the Blake room. Am I hoping for Baker in the next one? I don't know why, Chinmay. but this has got a sticker on it
Okay.
that says Blair. I don't know why it says Blair on it. Little electrical tape. Trying to see if there's any black and bluage to it. Obviously, there has to be somewhere, right? It's got the cert. It's a Beckett cert. I'll be honest. I think the only thing that's black and blue is right at the top of the logo here. You're not even going to see it on camera. There's like 2 dimples.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you can't even see it on camera.
Can't even see that on camera. There's also one on the opposite side right up here. That's the only thing that I can see that's black and blue about this thing. We are 3 for 3 though.
3 for 3.
3 for 3 with 1 left. With 1 left. Rule triple, dude. Dude. What position was Common playing? Was it a bad throw? Was that the error?
Ruled a inside the park home run, but ruled a triple.
Yeah. So like he.
What was he like? Was he like a ball guy who tossed the ball into the stands or something?
If he was like throwing it from left field, ball gets away, it's a bad throw. Runner gets home, it's an inside park home run, but it's ruled a triple because the only reason they got home was the error.
Oh, okay. I see that. Okay, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, Common was in left field then.
He was in left
Yeah,
field.
I like that theory.
Right out of left field. Told you Penix was coming out. Now here's the thing.
You called JJ McCarthy coming out too.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
So either way, I can't say either way. Obviously, Mahomes could come out here and ruin everything. But either JJ comes out and I'm right, or Baker comes out and we see history.
Think about what you just said there. Think about what this is going to be the most disappointing anyone has ever been to see a Patrick Mahomes helmet.
Last helmet, Marisa is sitting on, what is it, bated breath? Is that what the term is?
Yeah.
She is sitting there, edge of her chair, like, please, please. Or is Marisa like, you know what? I've already won 3 helmets. I'm fine.
Definitely not the latter. I can tell you it's definitely not that.
I've already won 3 helmets.
It's definitely
okay.
not that. I can tell you that for sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, it's the Bake Show. We got some history here, folks. Inside the park home run, inside the break room home run. History is upon us, folks, as Marisa Dombie has done it. Baker Mayfield coming out here. 4 helmets, 1 break.
One spot?
1 spot. The only thing that would have made it better is if she didn't buy that second spot. Because the first spot she bought was all she needed.
Yeah.
The true best was if it's like, I bought 1 spot.
But here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing. All the boxes were wheel.
Yes.
No box calls whatsoever.
Maybe that was planned by some people. Like,
Yeah.
History's on the line. I don't want to be the one to ruin it.
I don't want to insert myself in the story.
The wheel said we need to finish the story.
Yeah.
So you guys wanted it, the wheel delivered. And we got 2 people that got their wishes. One, Marisa Dombie got her wish because she quadded up in this one division. But also, Sam got his wish.
Yeah.
Because he said, Mahomes, wait until the single.
There are a lot of happy people right now. Well, relatively happy people.
Yeah.
Obviously, Marisa's the happiest
sure Josh
right now.
Rouser is ecstatic.
Yeah.
That Amon-Ra St. Brown or J.J. McCarthy didn't come out. Black and blue, by the way, there's some marks up top that you're not even going to be able to see on camera. Look at that, Chin Man. That's the only thing. Mark's on top. There's a little same thing with the Penix over here. Beautiful lid though. Chrome Speed Flex. Baker Mayfield. And it's also got Beckett cert on the back. Also, the bumper seems to be, no, maybe it is. Nah, it is centered. It just looked, I had it like this, and I'm like, it's not centered. No, it is. So, 4 beautiful NFC South Speed Flexes. That means in the final 3 boxes. So, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but here's what I would do, right? I would fill out the double first. And the reason why I would do that, double up opportunity with Amon-Ra St. Brown and J.J. McCarthy.
There's only 1 spot left in the single, so so I don't think that's going to happen.
The double up will still be there if Patty Mahomes comes out. Quadricep up. Or quad cycle up.
Quad cycle up?
Quad cycle up.
Jay August wanted it in the 9 a.m. show. He was talking about it. Dom and I were confirming that, in fact, you can quad, and now we have seen it happen.
I'll be completely honest.
You can quad up with 1 spot. That's how crazy this break room can get.
Beginning of the show, Jay August put in, oh my God, quad cycle up, do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, first I'm looking at
You
that
didn't know
word.
what he was talking
that
about.
word, I'm like, what is that? Like, did I miss, is that a joke that I'm like, I'm just going to ignore it. Now it makes sense. Oh, he quad cycle up.
Yeah.
Copyright. I'm making t-shirts. Quad cycle up. You make that t-shirt, I'd wear one.
Yeah.
I make my own fun. Sometimes it's all we can do is make our own fun. Well, I'll say this. I do the same thing every time. How about a jersey break? I usually forget. So much excitement, I forget we have breaks lined up. How about a jersey break? Drop that backs. We got Dutch, Jonathan Van Buren, Matthew House. We've got Kevin in the room for the first time, Timothy, and Jared. And also, Kevin, welcome into the break room, my man. How you doing on this wonderful Saturday? 2 questions for you. 1, how'd you find the UA Live break room? And 2, who's the favorite squad, Kev? Jonathan Van Buren, who's Dutch in chat. He's like, Arthur, 1 more score, Arthur. Them O'Driscolls.
Yeah, the black and blue single has closed out, so we'll get that ready to go.
Ricky, the reality is you sent me into an emotional roller coaster with this series. Oh, it all started when I got the NFC East and thought I died and break. So you weren't here for that, Chin Man. There's a little bit of miscommunication when the break was dropped. Robbie and I were told that the Floyd Money Mayweather was an AFC South hit.
Okay.
But in the description of the break, it's an NFC East hit. So Jeff August, in that very first break we did, was a double. We pull the Mayweather. He's in the East, and I'm like, oh, Stephen Pilecki, you've won in the AFC South. He's probably like, what? But it's, and then luckily we had it figured out. Wait, I think it was B-Dub said, no, that's an NFC East hit.
Yeah.
We looked, we're like, Jeff, it's yours. Sorry, Stephen. Little fakeroo there. From there, I was hyper attentive at how many NFC East and North hits were in the break.
I think it might be time to take Kurt off.
I hate to say it, but you might be right.
Yeah.
Because we're probably going to close this black and blue Speed Flex series. It's most likely going to be closed. And Chidmay, I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to sign into my Slack.
Don't worry, I didn't send you anything.
No, I'm thinking what drop. I'm pretty sure I know what we're going to drop after this black and blue. But I just want to confirm that the big man didn't put anything in for us that's like, hey, drop this next. As we're waiting for those box numbers, I got Jonathan, Matthew, Kevin, Timothy, and Jared. I will go to the wheel if I have to. So what do we got coming up after this black and blue? Yep, so exactly what I thought. So I'll tell you guys, because this series is going to go, especially if Patrick Mahomes is in that double. After this, we'll have the walk-off baseball mixer.
All right.
Coming up after this black and blue series. So baseball will be back in the room for us. Chinmay, I have not seen a number in the chat, so I am going to get it ready. And once the wheel is up, all numbers in the chat are excommunicado. Let's see what we're going to get in the jerseys. 1, 6, and 9 were the numbers left in the black and blue, right?
Correct.
The wheel wants box 18. And we do not have 18. We have 22 or 16. Yep. Closest would be 16.
That is correct.
Dankeschön. I'll move the big show over. Never in a break have I been so not nervous. That's not the right word. Never in a break have I opened a box and said in my head, please don't be Patrick Mahomes. Please don't. So let's see. Box 16 coming up. Got it off the ticker. I will randomize our friends here in the jersey break. 6 times around. Blink and you'll miss it. By the way, running joke by me, you know who Matthew House is related to, right? Gregory House.
Okay.
I don't know uncle or father, though. I haven't gotten that information.
Okay, so it's unconfirmed as to exactly what the relationship is. Okay.
But how about Timothy in the NFC North and NFC South? We've got Jared in the NFC East. We got Ditch, Jonathan Van Buren in the NFC West. Kevin in that AFC North. Timothy Boulay in the AFC South, Jonathan in the AFC East, and Matthew in that AFC West. If I can stand up this box right, how about box 16 here in the room? Will we get a headliner or a bonus banger? That's the question. It is what, 16 boxes, 7 headliners left, so just under a 50% chance. And how about this? How about the headliners are going like crazy? How about Philip Sims, or as many know him, Phil Sims. So that will be a Jared hit in the NFC East. The New York Football Giants, Phil Sims. And we got the new age JSA cert with the QR code, which means no card for Ricky to throw on the floor accidentally.
Yeah.
As he unfails
Little bit of closer magic there for Jared.
Oh, look at that.
Closed
Got
out the
last
break.
spot.
Yeah, closed out the break and walks away with a Phil Sims jersey.
Well, congratulations to Jared. Let me blue that name so he can see that he won. Didn't cut myself. We're good. So I'm going to say this, Chinmay, because I heard my 2 buddies were talking about it, who are also, by the way, we're going to lose like a couple people are going to check out during this question.
Okay.
So I got 2 buddies who are Arsenal fans, like you and I.
Okay. Yeah.
And it blew my mind when one of them said that there are Arsenal fans that are calling for Arteta to be fired. Why? Do you know ball?
You don't know ball.
Yeah.
Clearly you do not know ball.
Do you know ball?
You clearly do not know ball.
I'm like, really? Like, I'm sitting there going, I like Arteta.
Yeah,
I know
that's
we didn't win the league last year. I know the last 2 years we've been disappointed because it was 2 years ago where it was like we were on the run where it's like it's ours to lose.
right.
And then spoiler alert, it was ours to lose.
Right.
Who won it that year? Was that Man City that won it?
It was Man City.
And then this last year was Liverpool.
Yeah.
Phil Simms. It did make me happy, though, this year that Man City just didn't seem like juggernauts this year.
No, they were not.
I forget, did they ended up losing in the FIFA
Club World Cup, yeah.
right?
To Al Hilal?
To that team from Saudi?
Al Hilal, yeah.
My buddy and I were watching that game. I just couldn't remember how it, like, the final score.
Oh,
That second half was electric.
yeah, it was a wild game. It was an absolutely wild game.
Because we tuned in at halftime. It's like, oh, okay, it's a 1-0 game,
Yeah.
1-0 game.
Absolute bonkers.
How about a B&B flex single?
Okay.
Number 2. To wrap that box, I got Marisa, Chris, Brian, Jeff. And that's it, because the Brians and the Chris's. One number is all I need. 1, 6, or 9, folks. 1, 6, or 9. Well, is Patty coming out here in the single, or is he staying till the double? And guys, what I would do already, yeah, B-Dub, I checked it last night. I'm like, you know what? I got to see if this home run parlay hits. I feel dumb, though. I should have hammered. I know why I didn't, because he was playing my team. But why did I not get the connection? I love revenge games. And then Belly hits 3 home runs against the Cubs.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't thinking about it. So Adam Hoffman says, who's left in the black and blue? So right now it is Mahomes, JJ, St. Brown. I'll type those out because Adam A usually does not have sound. Cody should have had 4. Got robbed of 1. Okay. I know that my buddy who's a Yankee fan said Judge robbed PCA of a home run. I wasn't happy about that because obviously he's on my fantasy team. Also, PCA MVP.
Ah. There's some traction there.
I don't know if it's going to hit because everyone loves Shohei Ohtani.
He's well behind Ohtani in the odds.
Bradley Williams knows. He has the same bet I do.
Yeah, he's well behind.
NVPCA as
well behind Ohtani in the odds market. But it's nice to have something to root for.
So I'm close to going to the wheel, but I'm giving some time. Are people, here's the thing, are we not getting numbers? Because are people afraid to call numbers? Are they like, I don't want to call it and it not be Mahomes, and then
who knows? Who knows what's going on? We saw some great. We saw the quad cycle up already.
Even in the jerseys, no one called a number. I had to go to the wheel.
Yeah.
And there we go. Brian Nagy says I'll call it number 9. So number 9 coming out. 1 and 6 will be the final 2 boxes in that double. And guys, what I would say here, close up that double right now. Actually, question for you, Chinmay, because usually when we know what could be coming out, I'll ask you, how do you think we should do this break? Randomize, and then 2 people know, okay, I'm winning. Or should I open it, then we randomize so everyone thinks they still have a chance?
Well, I think in this particular case, it's the single break, right?
Because we know there's only 2 divisions viable.
Okay, you're saying for the next one.
I'm saying for this one, because like if I randomize now, you land in the NFC East, you're like, well, man, whatever, I didn't win. If I open it first, everyone thinks they've got a shot at it. We'll try it. We'll see it.
Okay.
We'll keep the suspense going, guys. We're gonna randomize after we open because it's really only in AFC West or in NFC North. Because I'm around St. Brown. I want to keep that suspense. I want to keep everyone thinking that they have the win in their back pocket. But let's see what's coming out here. Well, I can tell you this. I already know one thing that's going to be in that double. I told you that this was going to come out today. And not just because we're closing the series. Winner is going to get my boy J.J. McCarthy on the silver. Look at this. See, this is meant to be, Chinmay. You want to know why? They were both listed headliners Both my boys now.
Yeah.
Same type of lid, just a different color face mask. Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy. Who's going to win JJ on the black and blue? The only thing I'm seeing that's black and blue, first off, Beckett Cert. It's got those little dots or indentations all around it, but nothing too big. It's more so on the top. Beautiful lid. Now, because it's an NFC North hit, after 6, you want to be where? Right on top. You want to be in that top spot because that'll put you in the NFC North. So 6 clicks around. 1, 2, 3. Halfway through, Brian Nagy is there. 4, 5. Marisa Dombey is there. Cole, the last 2 hits are Amon-Ra St. Brown and Patrick Mahomes. The Sun God and the Baby Goat. So Marisa's there after 5. 1 more click. And how about Chris Millard each time? 3, 5, and 6. We had a different person at number 1. But in the end, Chris Millard walking away with JJ McCarthy.
And how about Chris closing out the break?
I'm going to say this. Look at what spot Jeff August was in.
Ooh.
He's like, no, if it was Patty.
Oh.
If it was Patty, it would have been Jeff.
Oh, that's rough. Congrats to Chris, closing out the break. Walking away with the JJ McCarthy, who I think wore number 9 at Michigan.
Did he?
Yeah, box 9, right? I think he was number 9 at Michigan. Let's see.
I know he's number 9 in the NFL.
Yep, number 9 at Michigan.
Okay.
And number 9 in the NFL.
And this is, yeah.
And
okay.
I promise that this is purely coincidence.
Yeah, it always is.
There's no rhyme or reason to why he is in box 9.
Beautiful, beautiful lid. So that means Amon-Ra St. Brown and Patrick Mahomes in that last double. And like I said, get your spot in the double before this point because this was an opportunity. This could have happened. Mahomes in those final 2 boxes. Let's get that double closed now, guys. The double in that black and blue flexes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Patrick Mahomes, the 2 last, and I got to refresh this because that's a quad that's still up. So black and blue singles closed. Let's see here. Let's close out that dub. How many spots to go in that dub?
I believe there are 4.
Okay. And then we'll have a baseball break coming up right after we close that black and blue, guys. So right after we close the black and blue. There we go. So who's going to close it? Cole asked about it. What's left in the practice squad? You know what, Chinmay? Because we haven't closed that, let's do a top to bottom rundown. I'll start with that practice squad, though, for you, Den. So we can get that practice squad out there for you. Where is it? Practice squad was the last one I need to click. So what do we got left in the room? How about first we'll start off with that practice squad that Den asked about. How about 4 boxes left? 2 headliners. 50% chance of either Eric Dickerson on a licensed jersey for the LA Rams or Dwight Freeney on an authentic Colts salute to service. So Eric Dickerson, Dwight Freeney, licensed jersey for Dickerson, Dwight Freeney authentic. 2 headliners, 4 boxes here in the practice squad. Then we have our vault. This is what Chinmay wanted to be the chase, and it is what, 27 boxes. We've only hit one headliner, I think.
No headliners.
No headliners?
No headliners.
Oh, this was put up. Okay. Because
It's a new vault.
This is not the one that we had coming into the 6 p.m. show. So, yeah, all headliners are there. All vault keys are there. So, 5 gift cards, 50, 2 100s, a 200, and a 300. Every single headliner is there. Jordan Love on that custom Speed Flex. Josh Allen on an authentic. We got LaDainian Tomlinson Speed Flex. John Elway authentic. Saquon Barkley authentic. Edgerrin James authentic. Bijan Robinson authentic. And then Barry Sanders Chrome Flex. Emmitt Smith, this is the second time I've seen this in the room, that ripped mashup of the Gators and the Cowboys. And then Derrick Henry on that alternative logo Speed Flex. We also got Warren Moon, Shady McCoy, and AJ Green in the listed headliner section. Got to show some of these off. How about the Lion King, Barry Sanders on that two-tone chrome? This lid is awesome. Emmitt Smith on that Gator Cowboy.
The Gator Cowboy combo.
We've only seen this once before in the room. Well,
I've
for
seen
me.
it on a mini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then twice, because I remember seeing it on a Speed Flex.
Okay,
One of those
all right.
Speed Flex
Okay.
series we had. But it's still a great lid. Mini, Speed Flex, great design. Nub custom, my favorite kind of customs in the room. And then the last one. This is the one I was looking at, Jordan Love.
Dom and I were hoping to pull that in the 9 a.m. Unfortunately,
I was going to say,
we're going to
how
have to
did
wait.
Dom not get this pulled? Look at the football field on the back.
Yeah.
I'm a Viking fan, but this thing is sick. Wow, that thing is amazing, as Kanye would say back in the day. I don't know if he'd say that anymore.
Yeah,
I
he'd
don't know
probably
if-
say
I
that.
don't-
He'd-
I don't know if
he'd
his
add-
music's as good as
He'd add
Love
some
Lockdown.
he'd add some other words to it too.
Yes,
But amazing would be one of them.
amazing would be one. How about Diamonds? 15 to go, 7 headliners left. Bijan Robinson, Roger Staubach, Dan Marino, and Lawrence Taylor on Authentics. We got Mike Evans and Jay Jetta's Flexes. Alvin Kamara listed headliner. So I'll go back to the vault and do this too. I forgot to. Diamonds, double up, quad up opportunities. We still have that triple up in the NFC South. Bijan Robinson, Mike Evans, Alvin Kamara. We have a double up in the NFC East. Roger Staubach, Lawrence Taylor. So a couple of double up opportunities, triple up opportunities for those doubles and quads here in the Diamonds. In the vault, looking at it, let's see. Jordan Love is doubled or tripled up can double up with Barry Sanders. That'd be a nice flex double up. Jordan Love, Barry Sanders. Josh Allen potentially with LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah.
If he's on a bill.
Possible.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
And John Elway.
LaDainian and John Elway. You also have Edgerrin James is on a cold. I'm looking. I think that's the only 2 headliners doubled up in the AFC West. So Saquon and Emmitt Smith and LaShawn McCoy is on an Eagle, because that's a possibility as well. Edgerrin James, I'm trying to look for some Souths. I don't see any. We've got Bijan Robinson, who could be doubled up. Also, Warren Moon could be doubled up with the NFC North. I forgot to mention that. And the AFC West, because he could be on a Chief or a Viking. Looking at Bijan, I don't see any NFC North or NFC South double up opportunities. Emmett, we already said. Derrick Henry, AJ Green, those could be a double up opportunity as well, with AJ possibility of being on a Bengal. And then very quick, guys, jerseys, because we got that black and blue double closed out. Jerseys are now 15 to go, 6 headliners. Jamar Chase, Champ Bailey, Marshall Faulk, Jim Kelly, Michael Vick, and Chad Johnson. And then the minis are 7 to go with 2 headliners, Sean Alexander and Brandon Graham. And that is what we have in the room. So black and blue, double box. Don't need to call box numbers, Chin May, because they're the last two boxes. And because we know two divisions are left, we're going to do the same thing we did in the double. I'll open up both boxes. We'll get both lids out on the table, and then we'll figure out who's going to win these two in the black and blue. So Marisa, Bradley, Brian, Adam Hoffman, Cole Carnamark, as Common would say, leaving his mark on the break room. Bradley, what? 1-6. 1-6. Jeff August calling out numbers that don't exist. On brand for Jay August. So let's go ahead and, because we know NFC North, AFC South are the last two, let's get Amon-Ra and Patty on the table. Then we'll randomize and see who's winning the Patrick Mahomes and the Amon-Ra St. Brown. Do you think this is going to be Patty or Amon-Ra?
I'm going to go with Amon-Ra. Right? Okay. Box one? Box one, I'm going to say Patty.
Okay. Well, Chinmay, there's one thing that you should learn when you and I host on Saturdays. If it's a specialty series and there's a flex, that Mahomes, that Brady, they come out in the final box. Because Amon-Ra St. Brown coming out here on the two-tone speed flex here in the room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, baby. Look at that. Two-tone speed flex. Beckett cert on the back, looking very quickly. Black and blue because there is a little mark on the logo.
Okay.
Little like, kind of like the metal when metal like rises up a little bit, but still a beautiful flex. I'm gonna move that over here. That will be one. We'll figure that out because I gotta open up this, and we know what's coming out of this box, Chinmay. He waited until the final box. The lid everybody wanted. He didn't come out last night. He didn't come out this morning in After Dark. He dodged you and Dom because he's like, Ricky's in the room at 12. And I love my buddy Ricky. How about the one I said when Robbie was like yesterday, oh, the Floyd Mayweather is the one I want to see. I was like, no. Patty Mahomes. He was like, Real is going to recognize Real here.
Yeah.
And look at how beautiful this thing is.
Woo.
This thing pops even more in person, Chinmay. Beautiful flex. That beautiful sunrise color scheme. And this is the best part. Look at that skull with the headdress. Who's taking this home? Who's taking this home? Who's taking this home?
We're about to find out.
Let's find out. Marisa all the way down to Cole. Now, Cole's got 4 spots. So, guys, with this randomization, because it's a double box, you want to be in 2 spots. One of the two. You either want to be in spot 1, that'll get you the Amon-Ra, or you want to be in spot 8, that'll get you the Patty Mahomes. 6 times around, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. So each time until 3, we had Cole and Cole. Now we have Adam Hoffman, Cole, for the Mahomes. 4, 5, it stayed Cole and Bradley. One more click. Who's going to do it? And how about that? We go back to randomization 3. Adam Hoffman going to be walking away with the Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then Cole Carnamark walking away with the Patrick Mahomes.
And how about Cole? Closed out the break, got 4 spots, walks
Close-
away with Mahomes. Congratulations, guys.
Closer magic,
Great
is
hit.
thing?
Great hits.
And I'll tell you right now, I hate this kind of pain, but Bradley Williams is probably sitting there in his chair like this, like, why? Randomization 4 and randomization 5. Bradley was in spot 8.
First Mahomes for Cole.
Nice.
Well, he said finally got a Mahomes.
Yeah, which I would assume
Which
is your first one in the
Mahomes.
break room.
Yeah, really sweet helmet. Really, all them. I was saying this to Dom in the 9 a.m. show. We get a decent amount of Patrick Mahomes. We get a decent amount of Tom Brady, and obviously those are the most coveted helmets. We get a decent amount of them, so it's not like they're super unique or anything.
Yeah.
But I very rarely seen like the like standard Chiefs helmet for Patrick Mahomes. It's always a unique design. We're probably not going to see that type of Patrick Mahomes helmet ever again.
I'll say
in the break room.
Usually when we get Patty Mahomes on like a standard Chief lid, before, like when I first started a year ago, we used to get them all the time. Oh, here's a Flash Authentic. Here's a Lunar Authentic Patrick Mahomes. Now when we're getting Patrick Mahomes, you're right. They're usually customs. There's only one now type of lid that we get for Patty if it's a standard, and it's the exact helmet he wears on the field. The, what's it called? I usually say it wrong. The Visus. If it's a Visus lid, that's the only time we're just going to get him on a standard looking lid. And I will say, not this exact design, but I do remember, I think it was a High Roller, had a similar Speed Flex. And when I say similar, I mean it had a design like this with the skull and the headdress. But this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Two beautiful lids. Congratulations, Adam Hoffman and Cole, for winning. So the JJ spot, Chris, was 255,541. New series will be coming up. Charles, we'll be getting that baseball up momentarily for you. So baseball mixer coming up into the room following the black and blue flex series. And Chris, again, 255,541 was the JJ McCarthy hit. And I'll say this, Chinmay, how about we really quickly, didn't want that. How about we go to the wide shot, because we came in with 7 boxes left, and this is the work. This is the work that was done. All 7 flexes here on the table. People are going to watch this show later and go, wait, why does this say noon? This has to be a 6 p.m. show with how many helmets are on the table. Do not adjust your TV or your computer. This is the 12 p.m. show here for Ultimate Autograph. So now that series is out of the room, the question is, where are we going next? The Diamonds?
We're
15,
going to the vault.
Exactly where you wanted to go. You called it to be the chase. I know you want to see that Jordan Love. You know what's the worst part of having this? Who won the last Jersey's Dutch? Last Jersey's Dutch was Jared. Jared won the Phil Simms jersey. Charles is like, let's go to the baseball. Let's see here. So we'll be doing a vault as that vault single has closed out. Yeah, so far to start the show, we've had Marisa Dombey quad up with all the NFC South lids that you see on the table. Then we had Jared win a Phil Simms headliner in the jerseys. We then had Chris win the JJ McCarthy in the black and blue. And then Adam and Cole winning the Patty Mahomes and the Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep.
Now, I will say this, Chinmay, because I have to have room to break. I'll ask you, who should we box up, JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix?
Oh, this isn't even a question for me. Mm-hmm. We got to keep history out on the table.
So the question is, who do we box up then? Because I need to put Patty somewhere.
I think, look, if you want to keep JJ McCarthy on, I know you're a Vikings fan. You want to keep
That's why I
JJ
gave
on
the
the
choice
table.
to you. I love both of them.
We can put Amon-Ra. He's a Lions helmet, and I'm a Packers fan. You're a Vikings fan. We don't really need the Lions helmet out.
My apologies to Adam Hoffman. And I was like, hey, I just won that. Why is it not leaving? But I need some break space here as we got a vault coming up. Move the Chains single here in the vault. Our second single, dropping that message now. I got Marisa, Cody, Donnie DeHoot, Jeff August, and Kari Pointer? Carl. Kept thinking, that looked like an I to me. It's an L. Carl. Now, I shouldn't say this because if I'm right, people are going to say what they say, Chinmay. But right away, whenever I see Donnie DeHut's name, I think of the Shannon Sharp, the Donnie DeHut, Pizza Hut, Bijan Robinson in box 5. And Adam saying the Amon-Ra Chrome Flex up for trade for other flexes from the show. Specifically interested in the Breeze and Steve Smith. And Adam, the good thing about that is for both those lids, you only have to talk to one person. And I'll put it in because usually Adam Hoffman doesn't have sound on. Yep, Charles, we'll get that baseball series up momentarily.
Yep.
Breaks coming in, breaks closed. Chinmay will get that up in a hot second for you. Charles is really anticipating that baseball. So I need one number here in the vault. Again, are we shy with the box numbers? And I'm going to put the baseball on the ticker. So baseball. It's a 30-box series? Does it say
Yeah,
on the
30
list?
boxes.
Okay. So baseball is now on the ticker. Carl saying box 7. Thank you, Carl. Carl? No, Carl, that hurts people. Were you ever into that in like the 2010s? I can't even remember what it was called. It was the web cartoon with the were they unicorns?
I have no idea.
There were like two,
Probably not.
and it's like, no, Carl, that kills people. Carl,
Box 7.
7. Carl,
Yeah, probably not.
can't remember. If someone knows, help me out. I don't remember what the Flash cartoon was called. 6 times around. That's more important, right? I just saw Carl's name and that just instantly popped into my head. That or all the Walking Dead memes with the Rick crying to he makes the dad joke to Carl. How about Marisa Dombey? Gonna be in the NFC North, NFC South. She's looking for that Jordan Love. Cody Metcalf, NFC East. Carl's in the NFC West. We got Cody in the AFC North, Donnie DeHut, AFC South, Marisa in the AFC East, and Jeff August in that AFC West. Box number 7 called out by Carl. Carl. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All righty then. Let's see what's in box 7. Huh. Chinmay. It's just going to be one of those days, Chinmay, because another break, another headliner, another flex. How about the Emmitt Smith coming out here, the Florida Gator, Dallas Cowboy combined helmet, Cody Metcalf walking away with the win. Look at this beauty. Gators up top. The Nubs Graphics custom, that Nubs graphic mural of Emmitt Smith. We got the other side that has that logo of the Gator in the star. Ooh-wee. What a lid, and congratulations, Cody Metcalf, on the win. You know what's sad? We won't do it now. We'll wait until we get the next break. But I think JJ's off the table.
Yeah, I don't think JJ's surviving this.
When the next break happens, JJ's off the table. But I will say this. If we pull another headliner speed flex, the quad cycle up, it's got to be broken up. Because no way is Patty leaving the table. Patty or Emmitt. We'll be telling Matt, hey, Matt, I know that, like, we moved into this new studio and it gave us more space. We need more space for lids.
We need even more space
We need even more space to show off these lids. These guys are just pulling out too many great lids. Another break, another headliner, another win. Emmitt Smith going to Cody Metcalf. NFC East. How about them Cowboys? And I didn't show it off, so I will. Red Key Sports COA on this bad boy. So today's the day to jump into the breaks, folks, because so far, I mean, black and blue aside, we knew that there were 7 headliners left, but coming in, we have had every single break today has had a headliner.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep that streak alive is the question. Are we going to keep the streak alive? Breaks we are closest on. If we're looking to do more vaults, we are 5 to go in the vault quad. So 5 to go in the vault quad, 4 to go in the vault double. So let me get these links out there because you know me. I love posting these links, making it easy for you guys. So 5 left in the quad box for the vault. We have 4 left. In the double, Eric, yes. Sean Alexander is still available in the minis. Sean Alexander and Brandon Graham, the last 2 headliners in the final 7 mini boxes. So 5 to go on that vault quad, 4 to go on the vault double, 7 to go on that diamond quad. We have 7 to go on a jersey break. So the only breaks we have under 6 to go are the vault quad and the vault double. And no problem, Eric. We got you. We got you. So it has been a great show to start off. Let's keep the momentum going, guys. Every headliner but the one you see in front of you on your screen, Emmitt Smith, available in the vault. We still have 2 flexes in the diamonds. If you like the if you like the Baker Mayfield Chrome Flex, we have a Mike Evans Chrome Flex in the diamonds. If you like the JJ McCarthy Flex, we've got a Jay Jettas Chrome Speed Flex in the diamonds as well. So 2 Speed Flexes there. We've got Jordan Love, LaDainian Tomlinson, Barry Sanders, and Derrick Henry. Speed flexes in the vault. And those are our speed flexes. Right now, vaults and diamonds are the ones that have the speed flexes. However, Chinmay, practice squad, down to 4 boxes. Eric Dickerson licensed jersey, Dwight Freeney authentic. We get through that. Brings in a new practice squad, which will bring in new helmets and new flexes. So right now, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flexes in the room. We get to that new practice squad. That'll bring that number up. So the question is, where are we going to go? And I will show off the new series in the room. How about the walk it off baseball mixer? Just like you guys did to the black and blue flex. You walked it off there with the final 7 boxes. How about every headliner available here? Todd Helton on the bat. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the baseball bat. Bryce Harper, Carlton Fisk, and Albert Pujols on the replica helmets. Raleigh Fingers, Tom Glavine, Johnny Bench, Andrew McCutchen, Jose Ramirez, Chipper Jones, y'all, and the Red Sox quad signed all on baseball bats and jerseys. We've got Pete Rose in the room. We've got Frank Thomas in the room. And then we've got Yogi Berra. So the quad sign for the Red Sox, by the way, is going to be David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, Mike Lowe, and Steven Pierce, which, correct me if I'm wrong, Chinmay, I believe all 4 of those were members of that team that, you know, came back down 3-0 against the Yankees and would go on to break the curse.
4 days in October.
One of the top 3 30 for 30 for me. Not my favorite. It's probably my number 2 on the list.
I'm a basketball guy.
You're gonna say the one that's my number 1?
So I like the basketball series, obviously. I like
Which basketball?
I like the basketball 30 for 30s.
Which one's your
my favorite is probably Bad Boys.
Oh, mine's the Reggie Miller, my favorite.
Reggie Miller's a good one.
Winning Time is
Reggie Miller's a good one.
Fab 5 wasn't bad either.
Fab 5 is not bad. But I like I like the Bad Boys. Pony Excess was a good one. Trojan War is a very good one as well.
Trojan War was the one about the Pete Carroll
USC.
with who was the running back? He played for the Titans. His last name was White. What was his first name?
Lendell.
Lendell White.
Lendell White. Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning.
Trojan War is good. And I recently watched Rand University.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say some of the ones that like Jordan Rides the Bus is okay. One of the ones I wouldn't say is like top 3, like everyone needs to watch it, but to me it was interesting. Was the one about the Baltimore Colts about the marching band?
Yeah.
Just the unique, like the story of like basically they came in one day and it's like, where is everything? Where's everything? No, we moved in the middle of the night and didn't tell you guys. Obviously, the Bartman one for me, stings a little bit. Yeah, I would say my top 2 for sure would be Winning Time, and then 4 Days in October. See, but here's the thing for like three, both of the U and the U Part 2
Catholics versus Convict.
Phenomenal. I'm trying to think of like there's been so many now. The Jimmy V one.
Yeah.
The Survive in Advance is good.
Oh, I forgot what was probably the best told story.
Okay.
Because it's like looking back on it now, like with all the things that are going on now, like it's an even bigger reminder. And it was like the perfect it came out at like the perfect time for us as sports fans because we like lived through this. Requiem for the Big East.
Yes. Yeah. I still remember, speaking of the Big East, first off, of Miracles and Men, that was the Lake Placid one, right?
Yes.
Whenever I watch that one, that just makes me want to watch Miracle. But what I was going to say is, you know what I remember vividly from being like, I want to say, was I in college yet or was I still in high school? The Kemba Walker, 4 overtimes in the Big East tournament.
Yeah.
Was I?
And they went on to win the whole thing.
They did. I was
UConn went on to win the whole thing.
I was in college at that point.
Went
'Cause
on,
I remember
went on to win the whole thing.
I remember vividly
Cardiac Kemba.
staying up to watch that.
Cardiac Kemba.
So let's see. That was 12 years ago in 2023. So it'd be 14 years now. So what? That was like
2011.
2011. So yeah, I was again just turning. I just did turn 21 that year. Still living at home in college. I remember vividly. It happened like during finals.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "You have a final tomorrow. What are you doing up?" And I'm like, "Mom, I got it. I can't go to bed until I finish this.
Gotta
game.
watch this.
Like, I gotta finish this game."
I had mentioned it in the earlier show, but Wimbledon women's final,
Okay.
Amanda Anisimova pulled off the upset over Sabalenka on Thursday, but unfortunately, Iga Swiatek just too much, too dominant. 6-0, 6-0.
Do you gamble
Straight
on
sets.
tennis?
Huh?
Do you gamble on tennis?
I
or
do
you
not.
Just a fan. Okay.
I do not. It would have been the first American woman to win Wimbledon
Okay.
since Serena in 2016. So Anisimova had the chance,
And didn't cash.
wasn't
in.
able to do it. But hey, this is a huge moment for her. She had taken a big leave of absence from the sport for mental health break, and then came back and ended up in the Wimbledon final. In other news, the Chicago Sky have a 9-point lead on the Minnesota Lynx. And if you don't follow WNBA at all, the Minnesota Lynx are leading the league. They are the odds-on favorites to win the championship. Nafisa Collier is the odds-on favorite to win MVP, but the Chicago Sky have a 9-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did the Lynx lose in the Commissioner Cup final this
They
year?
lost in the Commissioner's Cup final
Which you
this
know-
year.
Yeah, which you know what that means.
Oh.
They're gonna win the.
Oh.
When you lose in the like
Sure.
the last 2 years, you lose in the Commissioner Cup
Sure.
final.
Yeah.
You win the WNBA finals.
Sure. Okay.
Who's leading the scoring for the Sky?
Ariel Atkins.
Okay.
21 points.
How many me-bounds we got?
We got 8 me-bounds.
Okay.
Because
Eight
because
me-bounds.
because Cardoso is back. Cardoso
Okay.
has a double-double.
Okay.
14 and 11.
I'll be honest. Yesterday, Dom sent me he texted me the picture of Angel Reese on the cover of 2K. And he's like, already pre-ordered. How about you? I sent him back a picture of it's the meme that's been going around of a like photoshopped version of her in the
Yeah.
same pose, but instead of a basketball, she's got a brick in her hand.
She has been much better in terms of scoring over this recent run.
Yeah.
And hey, she's pulling down the rebounds.
The me-bounds.
We can
still
call them me-bounds as much as
Are
we
you
want
still
to.
cashing in on those me-bounds?
I was cashing in for a long time. I have not bet on WNBA the last few days, but I was cashing in for like 5 or 6 straight. I was just like, nope, screw it. I'm taking the over. I'm taking whatever 15 plus. Let's do it.
So Chris is asking, any Vikings in the room? Chris, we got a big boy Viking. I'll show off the diamonds here. How about Jay Jetta's on the flex, Chris? That diamonds, Jay Jetta's on the flex, but we also have Mike Evans on the flex still, guys. Lawrence Taylor, Dan Marino, Roger Staubach, Bijan Robinson. If you're looking for Vikings, the diamonds is your place right now. That's got the biggest Viking in the room. I can't say only Viking because Jordan Addison usually likes to hide out in the bonus bangers. JJ McCarthy, we've seen in the bonus bangers.
He's right here.
The other one, if you're a big time Packer fan, we've got, where is it? There it is. Custom Jordan Love Speed Flex. We also got Barry Sanders. NFC North is well represented right now, except for the Bears. But, you know, it's usual. The other thing that Chinmay, speaking of Jordan Love, speaking of like JJ McCarthy, so my buddy last night was telling me he listens to a podcast, and he sent me a picture of they did a tier list of all the starting quarterbacks in the league this year.
Oh God.
Now, I will say this. For the way he described this podcast, he goes, the guy mediating it, it's like three buddies. The guy mediating it, who's the host, is not a football guy.
Okay.
Doesn't have a football team. That's why they have him in the host chair.
All right.
The other two are football guys, but it's not like analytical discussion. It's more like dudes hanging out.
Just takes.
There are some of these I agree with. There are some that I don't. Now, the order I list them off in will be the ranking they have them, but I'll say what tier they're in.
Yeah.
The first one I had little to move here. It was the S tier, which they say are the legends.
Yeah.
They have Mahomes at 1, Lamar at 2, Allen, who is in this break, at 3, and then Joe Burrow at 4. That's your S tier. I had one little minor move in this one. I don't know if you agree with that exactly. Mahomes, Jackson, Allen, Burrow.
Burrow. I think it's nitpicking between all these guys.
The only thing
I would probably move Allen ahead of Jackson.
See, I'm a little different. I'd just swap Allen and Burrow. Or not Allen and Burrow, Lamar and Burrow.
I
love Joe Burrow. I'd put him 2. Allen, I'm fine with 3. Lamar, I'd put 4. They're A tier. These are, and they put in parentheses, elite, elevates team. They have 3 quarterbacks.
Okay.
Justin Herbert, Matt Stafford, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit premature for Jaden, but I can get behind that.
Now, here's where I had the problems, right? Is the A tier and then the B tier. B tier, they have his top 10 caliber.
Okay.
They have 5 quarterbacks in the B tier. CJ Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Dak Prescott, and Jordan Love.
I saw this list before.
Did you?
Yeah, because like I love Geno Smith as a story. Like great for him for making this career and getting some nice contracts, and now he's back with Pete Carroll. There's no top 10 list that Geno Smith is touching.
I would probably have Geno in their C tier. But to me, the biggest complaint I had about this is CJ Stroud. And the reason I say that...
Stroud struggled last year.
Well, the reason I say that, though, is yes, he struggled last year, but I think CJ Stroud elevates a team.
He does.
He did the Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Instantly elevated those Texans.
Yeah,
that's why I would have CJ Stroud in the A tier.
Very fair.
My question for the chat, would you put Jalen Hurts in the A tier?
I would put Hurts in there. I think Hurts is top 10.
By the way, Pearson Ryan saying Diamond Quad. Who's coming with me?
How about the baseball quad? One spot to go in the baseball quad.
Let's get it right off the bat.
I gotta go see where that series is.
It should be, I think, right when you walk out to the left. It'll be on a cart because you'll see the baseball bats. Headliners left in the Diamonds: Bijan Robinson, Roger Staubach, Dan Marino, Lawrence Taylor, Mike Evans, Jay Jettas, and then Alvin Kamara. Evans and Jettas are the 2 flexes in that series. And I'll ask you guys, because I'm talking to Chinmay about this, but obviously you guys are here too. The B tier is CJ Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love. Would you consider Jalen Hurts an A tier quarterback, elite elevates team, or would you consider him a B tier, which they have here as a top 10 caliber quarterback? To me, that was the one where I'm like, I could see where you only have Jalen Hurts as a top 10 guy because that Eagle team is just so good. Geno, though, I would have at C. I'll be honest, Dak and Jordan Love, I'm fine where they are. Like 9 and 10, that's fine.
Still got to prove. I think it's a big year for Jordan Love. He's got to kind of prove that he can.
Would you say he is a top 10 quarterback in the league right now?
I I mean, if you're really like nitpicking,
And I
going down,
know I'm
entering the
asking a Packer
season,
fan this.
entering the season, probably not.
Okay.
But there are, so again, right? Like his first 2 seasons, and the Packers were the youngest and second youngest teams. So again, inexperience across the board. They're all figuring this out together. So it's not a knock on him. First half of the season,
Jeff August is defending.
defending.
He said we made the playoffs. His wide receivers dropped the highest number of passes.
100% agree. 100% agree. That's not where I was going with this.
Yeah.
In the first half of the season, his first year as a full-time starter.
By the way, Jordan Love in the vault.
Yes, he is in the vault. Inconsistent. Threw a lot of bad interceptions.
Yep.
Probably was doing a little too much. Second half of the season was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, not even close. No arguments. He was easily a top 5 quarterback. We go to this season. Got injured in the first game. Might have come back from the injury a little quicker than he probably should have. Was still dealing with it a little bit.
Was probably pressured.
Struggled.
Felt pressure
Threw some bad balls. The typical, trying to do too much, trying to take some risks.
Yep.
And then second half of the season comes around. Boom, they're rattling off wins. He's not throwing any picks, making good reads. Probably a top 5 quarterback again for that stretch. The question is, can he do that for the whole season?
Yeah.
Can he get that for the entire season to really move into that Burrow, Allen, Mahomes, Lamar?
So I'm assuming
tier.
with you, the way you describe it, you might have Jordan Love in the C tier because the only reason I say this is their C tier description is called "can win with them."
I think he's in the B tier.
Okay.
I think he's B tier for sure.
But he's on that fringe. of
He's
where-
like, yeah, like
He could
I would have to
fall,
go
he
back
could
and
rise up.
forth, right? Like I would have to go back and forth and look at quarterbacks. Like you can interchange a lot of these players, right? Like Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson. There's no debate. Those are the 4 guys. After that, you can probably interchange some of these guys week to week.
This is the next one. This is where I had the biggest problem. The biggest problem with this list. So they have the bulk of their quarterbacks in the C tier, which is I don't hate it because
Fair, yeah.
Put most of them in the middle. Not everyone's garbage. Not everyone's great. But there are names in this C tier that C and D. I'm going to say together because I think they overlap. So in the C tier, they have number 11 Brock Purdy, number 12 Jared Goff, 13 Kyler Murray, 14 Baker Mayfield. First off, how do you have Kyler Murray ahead of Baker Mayfield?
Wow.
Behind Baker Mayfield is Trevor Lawrence. Again, how do you have Kyler Murray above Trevor Lawrence?
That's tough.
And then the latter half of the C tier, Drake May, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young. About 3 of those 4 quarterbacks should not be in this tier, and this is why I say that. Bo Nix, Broncos proved last year they could win with Bo Nix. If you want to put him in the C tier, fine, go ahead. He earned it. He played well. Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young. What have they proven? Like their D tier, they call unproven and unreliable.
Yeah.
They have Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, Tua Tagovailoa, Michael Penix. Tua Penix, perfect spot. They're unproven. Well, Penix is unproven. Tua is unreliable. I think Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young should be in the D tier. Caleb, unproven. Drake May, unproven. Bryce Young, unproven, could be unreliable with where he is.
Right.
Whereas Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I know he's old, but if he's healthy, you can win with Aaron Rodgers. Sam Darnold, if you want to make the debate that like, oh, he's unreliable, he had 1 good year, I'd say I understand that, but the Vikings proved last year you could win with Sam Darnold, even though I'm mad at him and I'm mad at Darnold with how the season ended because he doesn't know how to do a 3-step drop. Also, Kyler Murray being so high in the C tier, I would almost put him in the D tier. Because guess what? How many playoffs has the Chargers been to? He's unreliable, especially in November.
Cardinals. But
when
also,
when Call of Duty comes out, Kyler Murray's like unreliable. That's more of a joke, but yeah.
Sure. The baseball quad has sold out. The first
Cool.
baseball quad has sold out.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for you guys to close something. Jay August is like, break. Well, how about a baseball quad? Let me put up this trap them boxes. Christopher Leone, Jeff August, Timothy, and John Montalbano. Very quickly to end it out, I'll just give their last ones because I had no problem with the last ones. I don't know if you do. So their F, Hold You Back, Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, Joe Flacco. Why is Joe Flacco catching a stray? I know he ain't what he used to be, but why is he catching a stray here? And then they had the last one, rookies, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart. They have J.J. McCarthy here, but I guess you could just put he
first
didn't
year.
play.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Slough or Tyler Slough?
Yeah. It's like Shuck.
Shuck.
Yeah.
That's it. For the Saints. So, like, mainly it's that C and D tier that got me going. How about Timothy saying 10, 11, 20, and 21? Let me take these off the ticker. So, 9. Then we'll have 12 through 19, 22 through 30. Let me get you guys all randomized in this list. We'll be going 6 times around. Alrighty then, after 6 times, how about we got Christopher Leone in the Red Sox Rangers spot. We also got Christopher in the Braves Athletic spot, the Reds Expo spot. We've got Timothy Edgett in the White Sox Mets spot. We've got Christopher Leone in the Angel Brewers Dodgers spot. John Montalbano in the Phillies Pirates Cubs spot. Christopher Leone in the Yankees Guardians Tigers spot. And then Jeff August in the Padres Rockies Marlins spot.
This is 20. 10, 11, 20, and 21.
Yeah, 10, 11, 20, and 21. So we'll open this one first because it was the first box that I was given. I'm going to put this off to here. So we got box 20 here in the baseball. Let's see what we have inside. Ooh, okay. Okay, how about... Obviously, it's a baseball bat, guys. It is going to be a Timothy Edgett hit here in the quad. Because how about we got Jeff McNeil of the New York Mets here in the quad. So Timothy Edgett with the first win here. Jeff McNeil of the New York Mets. Bobby Bonilla Day not too long ago. So Jeff McNeil, and that is a New York Met hit. New York Mets here in the room. So that's going to be Timothy Edgett on the baseball hit. I'll leave this here. So we got the player cert right there. It's going to be a Rawlings bat. Is it only? No. It's a Fanatic cert as well. So Fanatic cert, and then we got the MLB player cert, Jeff McNeil on the bat. Chinmay, I'll say this. I think JJ can hit the... Yeah, JJ can hit the showers, even though that really pained me to say. As Timothy, JJ, or Jeff McNeil is who Timothy is walking home with. I gotta rewrite this. I started to write Timothy McNeil. He won Jeff McNeil. Oh, box caller magic to start from Timothy.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
You're good. We're going to put Jeff McNeil away. Congrats, Timothy, obviously. Beautiful black Rawlings bat, if I could get that out of the mouth. I'm just going to take Emmett. And we'll put Emmett right there. Next box we got here. This is box number 10 here in the room. Ooh, how about this? How about Chinmay will have to go get this item? How about a Tony Perez signed baseball helmet? Tony Perez signed baseball helmet. That is going to be... So he played most of his games, 1,948 of them with the Cincinnati Reds. So that will be a Christopher Leon hit in the room. Tony Perez. So once Chinmay comes back, we'll be able to get that from the break, show it off. But congratulations, Christopher. Tony Perez signed batting helmet here in the room. And I'm actually going to stick that there because there's no way a helmet is going to fit in that box. And we got White Sox spot. They should be a women's softball team. Chris saying the J. August special on the number call. And then Timothy saying maybe there could be a legendary White Sox hiding on a jersey. Well, we do know that Carlton Fisk, headliner, I believe the Carlton Fisk is on a White Sox helmet, and that it is. So we do know Carlton Fisk, headliner, is a White Sox hit. But Tony Perez, we'll show that off. So I'm going to need you. Tony Perez batting helmet.
All right.
And then we'll get a box to put that helmet in. So Tony Perez batting helmet, Christopher Leon. I just get the next two boxes up here so we can break them. And I will trade with Chinmay because there's no way we're fitting a helmet in this box. Let me actually break that tape. And then I will give this to you. And we'll find a box somewhere for this so we can... Because that's not going to fit in that bad box.
Yeah, it's not going to fit.
So, Christopher, here's your Tony Perez batting helmet. Beautiful. Not going to take it out because it's all wired in on the stand, but a beautiful hit. It'll come with the little Rawlings helmet stand for you. So, Tony Perez here in the break. We'll put that right up there for you. Diligently or gently Put that down. Tony Perez. First one, Jeff McNeil to Timothy. Christopher then getting Tony Perez. How about right here? Box number 21. Box 2-1. Let's open it up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, I'll give you a hint. It's not a batting helmet. Ooh. How about a double up for Christopher Leon? How about a guy I have seen play live? How about Barry Larkin of the Cincinnati Reds? I'm going to do my due diligence and check, but I'm like 99.9% sure Barry Larkin played most, if not all, of his games for the Cincinnati Reds. So
That is a headliner.
first headliner hit. Yep, he played all of his games, all 2,180 of them with the Reds. So funny story I have about Barry Larkin, like not like, oh, and this is like actually I seen it happen. So when I was like 7, my dad was like, I'm going to take you to your first Cub game. This was when I was like, I was kind of a Sox fan because my friends were Sox fans. But my dad being a Cub fan was always like trying to do the fatherly thing where it's like, you should be a Cub fan. They're a better team. Well, not on the field. Took me to Wrigley. Game got rained out. Was supposed to go. We went with his coworker, his daughter that was younger than me. Game got rained out. So we did the whole thing. Like they gave you a list of games.
Yeah.
Coworker wasn't able to go. So the whole family went. Me, my mom, my sister, my dad. And it was a Cubs-Reds game. Well, during the game, Barry Larkin was up to bat, swung the bat goes out of his hands, nets are not there like they are now, nearly hits an old woman like this, like spear style.
Ooh.
Security came to get the bat. They're like, we need that bat. Like, we'll give you a new one. She is literally holding it. I kid you not, because we're in the upper deck. I'm looking down. I literally see her holding the bat like this, not letting them take it. And she's screaming, "This is mine now." So wouldn't give Barry his bat back. They're like, we're gonna like Barry's gonna give you like 2 or 3 of his bats. And she's like, "No, this is mine now."
Yeah.
Like had to be like a 70 or like 60, like late 60s, early 70s old woman. The big red machine, Christopher Leon. So this one is where's the cert on this? This is going to be a Beckett cert on this bad boy. No MLB player cert. Usually the player certs are only on the current players. I've noticed.
Okay.
Because like Jeff McNeil, he's still in the league. He had the players cert as well. I don't remember if they ever got the bat away from her. I don't think they did.
Amazing.
I will say, in all honesty, that story and usually like watching old pay-per-views for wrestling brings up this thought. I won't say it because it's a very morbid thought, but I think you guys can get the gist of what I'm going with. I mean, that was what, 97? She was probably like late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
Flip this around. Chimpay's like, "Ricky, you don't have to keep going. We get it. Just say it."
We get it. We get it, man. We get it.
You get it? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I'll hand the Barry Larkin over to you.
Yep.
So I don't have to drop it on the ground. Last box here in the quad. So far, it's been the Chris and Timothy show. One headliner gone, as I believe the Barry Larkin was the lone headliner. And as I say that, do we have another? It's going to be another bat. Well, as I say that, we're going to have another. I'm about 99.9% sure this is going to be a Christopher Leon hit, as this guy wasn't known for using the bat. He was more known for using his mitt and his hands, well, his arm, really. How about for the Braves, Tom Glavine?
Okay.
I believe this is going to be a Braves hit. I will double check it as always. JSA cert card with this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tom Glavine was the one that had was the Braves pitcher. Was it him or Schmaltz that had the commercials with Greg Maddux in the 90s where it was the chicks dig the long ball?
I think it was Smoltz, but
Okay.
Sec.
So it is a Braves hit. He played 244 games for the Braves. However, my suspicions were right because I do remember in the 2000s he did play 61 games with the Mets as well.
Nope. It is Glavine and
It is Glavine,
Glavine and Maddux, yeah.
Okay. I was like I'm like, I could have been John Schmaltz.
yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, chicks dig the long ball.
Mm-hmm.
Back on those Braves teams that were just juggernauts.
Great hits.
So
Great hits.
Christopher Leon
Couple headlines.
running gangbusters on this quad. Gets himself 2 Reds hits. Gets himself a pitching legend in Tom Glavine. And then Timothy Edgett gets himself some box color magic.
Right. Surprised we couldn't get a glove for Glavine.
See, I get they sign whatever's given to them, but I do have a gripe when pitchers sign bats. Now, if it's like a Travis Wood signed bat or a Jake Arrieta signed bat or a Carlos, yeah, they're all Cubs because that's the ones I remember hitting home runs, or Carlos Zambrano.
Right.
Like, if you're a pitcher and you hit a big swing and hit a big bomb and people remember it,
Right.
sign a bat. But if you're like, sign a mitt or really sign a ball.
Mhm.
They should be signing the baseballs.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're known for, is pitching. I get it, though, that they sign just whatever.
Whatever's in front of him.
Here, sign this. Cool. How much am I getting paid? So 1 quad, 2 headliners out the door. 1 Brave, 1 Red. And one thing I did not find on this, and I will. Aha! Bam! There's the sticker. JSA sticker. Along with the JSA cert card. All the bats we've pulled so far have been black bats. The McNeil, the Larkin, and now the Tom Glavine. Let's slide this cert card down the bat. There we go. Put it in the box, Ricky. Put it in the box. So what time are we looking at? 1:54. Let's see how close we are on things. I know
We got a vault double.
Well, that'll add to the chase wheel spin.
It will.
So I will check where we're at after this vault. Kyle, what's left in the vault right now? Everything but the Emmitt Smith. Coming headliner wise, Emmitt Smith, the only headliner pulled in that vault. And Chinmay, that break continues the streak. Every break we've had today, we've pulled a headliner. Is that good? Is that bad? I'll let you decide.
I think it's great.
Well, we think it's great. We love seeing the headliner. 2 for 1 in diamonds is what Pearson said. While I wait for some box numbers here in the vault, I got Josh, Tom, Heath, and Michael. Thank you for Michael for closing that vault double out. Let's see. Let me hit a refresh, see where we are. We're 6 to go in the double baseball. 5 to go in that vault quad, guys. And then we are 7 to go in the jerseys. Jordan Love, Josh Allen, LaDainian Tomlinson, John Elway, Saquon Barkley, Edgerrin James, Bijan Robinson, Barry Sanders, Derrick Henry, Warren Moon, LaShawn McCoy, AJ Green. All still left in the vault, but we got 2 boxes coming up here. And Michael's going to call out 4 and 29. Thank you, Michael, for the box calls. So 4 and 29 coming on off the ticker. Let me get you guys to the randomizer. We'll be going around 6 times here on the randomizer. And let's see what divisions we're in. How about Michael in the NFC North, Josh in the NFC South and East, Michael in the NFC West and AFC North. We got Heath in the AFC South, Tom Kaz, AFC East, and Michael in the AFC West. 2 boxes coming out here. Guys, I will say, if you want to keep the party going, because that quad's the only thing that is 5 or less. If you want to keep the party going here at noon, let's fill up the breaks. After this, if nothing is super close, we'll be doing that chase wheel spin. So let's see what's in our first box here, number 4. Good luck to everyone involved. Congratulations to let's untangle our strings here. Untangle the strings. Well, I have a feeling I know what this is. And how about a little closer magic, a little box caller magic? How about another break, another headliner? How about John Elway on the Flash Authentic going to Michael Sparks? Making sparks here in the vault with a headliner hit, John Elway. Flash Authentic here in the room. Beckett Cert on the back. Our first headliner that's not a speed flex in the football department.
Yeah.
John Elway. Sadly, John, because history was made today, we're going to put John away. But one last look. Congratulations, Michael Sparks, on the John Elway headliner hit. Love the Flash Authentics for the Broncos. Was talking to my buddy last night who's not a big football fan. Told him the story of John Elway, how didn't want to play for the Baltimore Colts. Basically told the Colts, don't draft me. If you do, I'll go play for the Yankees. Ends up getting traded to Denver. Plays football. Congratulations, Michael, on the John Elway hit here in the break room. One more box here in the dub. Adam Hoffman asking Michael a question. Saw that question mark. Thought it was for us for a second. It is not. Ooh. Well, guess what? How about this? How about another headliner and how about another double up on the show? How about Cincinnati Bengal authentic AJ Green going to Michael Sparks in the AFC North on the Salute to Service authentic lid. Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations, Michael, making more sparks here in the break room with a double up. Getting AJ Green on the Bengals lid here in the vault. So, Chinmay, we have done 3 vaults this show, all headliners.
A lot of headliners coming out.
Get them while they're hot, folks. Get them while they're hot. AJ Green. And congratulations to Michael. Michael doubling up here. He did have half the spots. He also closed out the break. You guys know closer magic is a thing. He also called the box number. So, had half the spots, closed out the break, called out the box numbers. He had all the magic on his side. So that brings us down to 24 boxes with 10 headliners left. 10 headliners left, 4 of them speed flexes. The Jordan Love, the Barry Sanders, the Derrick Henry, the LaDainian Tomlinson, all still available in the vault. So let's see. I'm going to check the page, see if we're closed out on anything or super close. Chinmay and I will probably be taking a break. So, yep, nothing has changed on our break page. So, guys, we're going to do that Chase wheel spin, which is our 3 vaults that we've done today. Good luck to everyone on the vault list. We'll do it from this one so you can see that 6. 6 times around, top spot goes the wheel of 1 to 100. Halfway through, Michael Sparks on top. One more click, Michael's on top. And how about that, Michael Sparks? How we doing, Elijah? Skull. Skull for Elijah. We got Michael Sparks coming in, winning the headliners, and then stealing the Chase wheel spin away. So, Michael, I know you're in the chat. I saw you. So, Michael, let me know what number you'd like to start on, or if you'd like me to rip it from number 1. We can start on any number you want, 1 to 100, or I can rip it from number 1. You'll get a gift card from us worth whatever number the wheel lands on. Michael's saying that is great. He said, just rip it.
Let it rip.
You know what? Not the best gift card, but not the worst. About $19 going Michael's way. So he got 2 with his 4 spots. He got a John Elway authentic, an AJ Green authentic, and then got $19 back to reinvest in the break room.
Very cool.
So congratulations, Michael, for a great break and stealing that Chase wheel spin. Chinmay, I'll ask you real quick, hit of the show before we wrap things up here
Wow,
at 2, unless something's closed.
nothing's really close. Obviously, if you look at the individual helmet, it's got to be the Mahomes. The Emmitt Smith design is close to the Mahomes, but obviously caliber of player, and he's current.
You can slide that
I'm gonna go with Mahomes. But as far as the hit of the show goes, I believe that this Baker helmet
Okay.
was the one that created history.
That is the one that.
This is
created
historic. This is historic.
history. Slide that down.
So I'm gonna go with Baker
Here, put it on the table. Baker's your number one
for history,
for history.
but then my authenticated list will be Mahomes and then Emmitt.
I actually like the history part of it. For those of you who were not here earlier, the first break we did a quad, and it is Marisa had one spot, won the Drew Brees, the Steve Smith, the Michael Penix, and then the Baker Mayfield. I like Baker. I'm sadly going to put him 3.
Yeah.
History aside.
Yeah.
I will be the same way. Emmitt Smith, I love my Nubs Customs, but this has got to be number 2 to the baby goat, especially this artwork looks way better in person. The picture doesn't do it justice. This camera you're looking at doesn't do it justice. You got to see this in person. Cole, Connor, Mark, this is yours coming to you, my man. So, Chinmay, any final thoughts before we take our break?
No, phenomenal show. Hope to do it again at 3.
Hope to do it again in 3 as well. We'll be back 3 p.m. The vault is still loaded. 10 headliners left. Those diamonds still loaded. How about some baseball? Everyone loves some baseball. Games are going to be first pitch on the horizon for a lot of teams. Let's do some baseball while we watch some baseball at 3 p.m. But that's going to do it for us in the room. Thank you guys for everything.